Hi, my name's Mindy B and this is my first video for YouTube. I'm wanting to chronicle my journey, possibly leaving Australia, because Australia has gotten very, as everyone knows, inflation, and I did not get into the property market years ago when I had the opportunity. I mean, I've always struggled with not earning enough money as a single parent, even while partnered. That has been my main difficulty. I've had the deposit, but not always the earning capacity. And now Australia has become, just so expensive. Like the suburb that I grew up in a housing commission area, my parents took a loan from housing commission and paid it off over 20 years. And that suburb is now, minimum $800,000 to buy a house. And it's just crazy because, it's not a pretty suburb. You can see the city glimpses. But yeah, I don't know what people are supposed to do, with just everything rising, rents. I can't afford to rent as a person on my own. My daughter is 10 and it's difficult. And I got inspired to do this video by another person on YouTube talking about the housing crisis. So, I just want to get this conversation started. Let's talk about how are you, what's your plans for the future? Do you have plans? Where are you living? Is it sustainable? For me, I never thought I'd be in this situation. I've always been able to provide my family a home. I didn't always want to buy. I wanted to be free to move around to different places and rent, which in the past was possible, and now it's not. So I'm just looking at alternatives, maybe going to Fiji where my daughter has family. Her father is Fijian and we do have a place to stay there. It would just be me trying to think of an income, a business idea or something to, keep us afloat. It's scary, the idea of leaving Australia, but on the other hand, I think, well, what am I leaving? Obviously friends and family, but I just can't see myself ever being able to buy a property in Australia, even regionally these days. So I don't know what the answer is. I feel disappointed in myself that I didn't get into the property market, 20, 30 years ago. I'll be 50 this year, so, but just things happened and I've never actually had the self-belief that I could buy a house on my own. So that has always been a block. So that's something that I definitely have to overcome. And maybe it is something I need to consider, is moving out of Australia. Maybe not permanently, but that's scary too because prices just keep going up all the time. So, if we chose to come back, what am I coming back to? I'm lucky that I have family to live with, but, I miss having my own space, my own setup. Our things are in storage and they have been for 7 years, and I'm just starting to think, should I just sell everything? Just sell it all and just go. You only live once and I'm getting older. big 5-0 this year, so maybe it's time I do take some risks and um, get out of my comfort zone. And I don't have a lot of money behind me, but I have maybe enough, sorry that's the washing machine, to get us started in Fiji and then start some sort of a business from there. My daughter loves Fiji. When we went last year in September for her 10th birthday, and we lived in the village with my mother-in-law, and my daughter attended school across the road at the village, and she loved it. And it's such a community, and the whole village does raise the child, and they would do her hair, get her lunch ready, do help with the homework, and it was just a lot of pressure off my shoulders. And she was happy, and she loved being with her Fijian cousins. She just fit straight in like that. There was no shyness really. It was just she knew that was her family, because we hadn't been since 2018 when she was not even 3. So the next time we went back was 10, so it was a big gap. But she attended school for a few days. We were there for 3 weeks, and she loved it. So I'm thinking, why not? I can get a tourist visa for 4 months to go to Fiji. I think my daughter can stay longer because she has a parent who is from Fiji. We're no longer together, but he is also thinking, going back for a few months or years. Just, yeah, it's hard in Australia and it's expensive. And where I live, Brisbane, the rents and the housing prices are just crazy. And yeah, as I said at the beginning, it's difficult when you don't have your own house. You cannot plan for the future because you just don't know what's going to happen. Like, I'm lucky that, the family member that I live with owns this property, but, anything could happen. So, full of regret that I didn't do anything years ago in the property market, but as I said, I didn't have the self-belief and just not the earning capacity. So basically I can't keep, being annoyed with myself for that, because I didn't know that this was going to happen in Australia. I never knew that people, or never would have known that people would be living in tents in Brisbane, in Australia. It's, it's just sad. It's really sad to see what's happened. And yeah, so I'm just deciding to video this and see, is this the start of me going on a journey with my daughter and going and living in Fiji for a few months or years, creating a life over there. So I just wanted to do a video and just try and get used to speaking into a camera. It's difficult because I've never done it, and I'm not someone who's into taking selfies, and obviously I'm self-conscious like we all are, but I watch enough YouTubers and Instagram people, do scrolling all day. But I take inspiration from people that I see on YouTube, so I just think they're so brave, and I think I could never do that, but here I am, doing it. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I don't know, no one might watch me, who knows, but I'm just doing this for myself as a, personal growth, and just to chronicle adventures. Don't look at the weeds in the back, I just noticed. So, yeah, come along for the adventure. It's been a long time. I've been stuck in this rut, living in this house, and I have to get out. It's time. Spread my wings and fly. I'm turning 50 this year, um, and I just need to find my courage. I used to be really courageous when I was younger. Maybe I was just stupid, and I thought I was courageous, but I'm stuck in this rut, and I need to get out. I need to do something. It's scary. It's terrifying because I think something. What if something happened, or this, or that, or it's time to take that leap and just see where it takes me. So thanks everyone. Have a great night. Bye.